step. All right, hey guys, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the Monday night Go to Sauna and Harmon Naturals testimonials call. This is what we like to say, from products to paychecks. And so we do this every single Monday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And so this is a collection of people who are customers and also consultants who have experience in using the Golisana and or HBM products, and who also, some people are also participating in the incentive plan for both companies. And a little bit about myself: I've been with the company since February 4th, 2019. So I'm approaching 7 years with the company. I've been doing this part-time the entire time. I'm a former insurance claims management professional. I worked in the insurance industry for over 30 years. For 22 of those years, I had a leadership position. And on September 3rd, my last employer, after 17 years, 4 months, they eliminated my position. And so I decided to just, you know what, I'm not going to go and look for any other jobs. And I decided to retire early because of this great opportunity here. So I'm currently gainfully unemployed, which is great. And so we show people that desire to put themselves in that position and how to do that while buying, using, and sharing some amazing products we have here. And we are network marketing companies. There's two separate companies under the parent company called Green Organics. We have Goldasana, which is our cosmetics. Those are go-go sticks. We have the household products with the laundry detergent and the hard surface cleaner. There's personal care products most people use every day: deodorant, tooth powder, and soap or hair and body bars. Then we have hair serum, skincare serum. We have essential oils, bath bombs, and my number one favorite product on the planet, which is black seed oil, which has at least 101 known benefits. And they say black seed oil cures everything but death, right? And then on the HBN side, it's primarily supplements and superfoods. The company recently released what's called a core cleanse. And so that knocks out parasites and it also knocks out heavy metals and toxins. And if anyone has received their core cleanse kit and started using it, feel free to comment in the chat. But HBN has supplements and superfoods, which are amazing. Everything's organic, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, plant-based, of course, and we don't test them on any animals. And they're also people that follow the keto diet. They're keto friendly, okay? And what I like about our company is the fact that our warehouse is FDA certified. So we manufacture our own products. We may source ingredients from different vendors. However, once they get to the warehouse, we are FDA certified to manufacture and produce our own formulations, which is amazing, right? And so that's a little bit about the company. Company also has a pay plan attached to both companies where you can get paid. And people do network marketing every day, but just don't get paid for it. And then for the month of November, HBN is doing what's called a Power of Three promotion, where they're paying out combined with our star bonus and the Power of Three bonuses, $1,000 every time both of those grids fill out, which is amazing. I know several people on here have received star bonuses and their Power of Three bonuses, which is wonderful. I got you, Miriam. Miriam likes her core cleanse. And so tonight, we're going to have people who are going to share their testimonials, and it could be a product testimonial. It could be a testimony about how the incentive plan has benefited people. It could be both, okay? And most of our testimonials are from people who have a product experience, because about 93% of our members are customers. 6% are consultants. So there's lots of room for growth for anyone out there who is looking to bring in additional income, doing something they already know how to do. And now with the government shutdown, a lot of people could use, an additional income stream. And there are workers out there that weren't prepared. They're selling stuff out of their homes. They're having their vehicles repossessed, on the verge of being evicted. families aren't receiving all of their SNAP benefits. So it's a challenging time for some people, but that's where we come in and can help people, supplement their income so that when their income stops or benefits from the government are restricted or limited, they can absorb the loss of the income and those benefits. We don't make any medical claims. We never say any of our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. And as always, talk to your doctor before using any supplements. And we don't make any income claims because we work hard, and we don't know if you will work hard. So you might not earn any money. And so that pretty much covers everything about the company. So at this point, want to open up to anyone who would like to share. You can raise your hand. If you would like to share your story, I have it where you can just unmute yourself, where I don't have to ask you to unmute, which makes it easier. But if you aren't speaking, leave your microphones muted because this is recording, and we don't want to disrupt the recording. So the replay. So appreciate you guys being here tonight. And if there are any guests here, comment in the chat. If you are a guest, let us know who invited you. And if you're here to check this out to see what this is all about, you're not yet a member, at the end of this session, get back with whoever shared this information with you and tell them what you liked about the information. All right. And they can know exactly what to do to get you started with this. Oh, our products also have a money back guarantee. Always forget that. But so you can purchase products, and if you don't like it, they don't work for you, you can simply contact the company within the 30 days. They'll give you your money back, no questions asked. And I mentioned the core cleanse. I saw a couple of comments. Miriam says she used core cleanse and so far likes it. Yeah, it's very easy to use. It starts with the parasite cleanse. Wait until you use the heavy metal and toxin product. It's amazing. It's gentle, and it built up in my system, and it's black. It's a black powder. It doesn't taste like anything. And by the third or fourth day, I noticed my stool had turned really dark, right? It wasn't like the normal brownish color. It was dark. So that's the activated charcoal and the fulvic going in there and doing whatever it does. My energy is really high. I just feel great. So that being said, who would like to share first? If anyone would like to share,
I like to share, Coach. This is Roz.
Okay, go ahead, Roz from Virginia.
Yes. Good afternoon, family. First of all, I want to say I've been under doctor's care for the past 8 months. Many of you aren't aware, but I have become visually impaired.
Hello?
Wait a minute. Go ahead, Roz. I'll find who that is. Okay.
I've become visually impaired. So I've had 2 surgeries. Neither have been a success, but I said that I wouldn't let that deter me from continuing on and learning how to maneuver the business. So during the healing time, I asked the doctor, I said, well, when am I going to get better? When am I going to be able to see? But she could never give me a definite answer. So I said, well, I need to see some because I have a business. And so she really couldn't give me an answer. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to do this. Whatever challenges that I'm faced with, I'm going to just push through. And that's what I have done. I have recruited one young lady. Her name is Eureka Harrison. She's on the Zoom tonight. And Eureka is completely blind. The extent of my blindness is if you were to dim, well, whatever it is you do to your camera to dim it out, like when we did the go-go sticks, that's my vision, and it's deteriorating every day. So every day is a challenge for me. And so I have been learning new techniques to maintain my lifestyle because I live alone and there are a lot of challenges placed before you, like learning how to use a cane, how to cook, how to measure this, how to do that. Just everyday life, looking at your phone, just doing everyday things is a real challenge for someone that has lost their vision, which I have done. So this past weekend, I attended the my first conference, which was called the National Federation for the Blind of Virginia. And when I tell you it was the most exhilarating, I mean, I almost was in tears every day because to see blind people maneuver life in the conference, reading Braille, um, just doing different things. We had so much fun. It was maybe over 2,000 people there. We had the best time. We're just learning how to maneuver with life, being an entrepreneur or whatever the case may be. That's what this weekend was for me. Um, I had about I say about four young ladies that were in my little group, and I was the one that was the first in line because I did have a little vision, but they all were blind. So it was like a trail, you know, all of us, they had their canes, I was the guide, and I had to be their eyes. And it was just exhilarating. The weekend was just very I don't even know how to put it in words because it was just that emotional. So Saturday, Friday, I had an exhibit table where I was asked to exhibit some of the products for the company and talk about the company in all. So that's what I did. I had an exhibit table, and I want to give a huge shout out to Gina Wilson, who also attended on Friday, and we sold over $300 in products on hand, which, like Seymour says, cash in your hand, products on demand, cash in your hand, and so that was good. And then on Saturday, I was asked to speak before the Seniors Council group to talk about the products. Um, and we got a lot of good responses, got some customers. So we are in the process of trying to get with other organizations in the Blind Federation to bring them into the fold of health and wellness in green organics. But to everybody that has been an inspiration to me through this ordeal, which has been really difficult. I want to thank them and for understanding. I know I was out the loop for a while, but it was only because I was trying to learn my new lifestyle, and I'm still learning and doing the step challenge and just doing everything has been difficult, but I'm not going to let it deter me from building my empire because I am going to be a six-figure earner at some point, and I'm constantly training my new team members, and they are blind, to use the system and build their own team so that we can have a larger team and bring the blind community into the Green Organics family. Thank you.
All right, Roz, thank you so much for sharing that. And no, of course, I know you shared with me what you were dealing with last time we saw each other in person. And prayers are with you, for things to turn around. But even if they don't, I like the fact how you've always maintained being positive, right? Never wallowed in, why me? You just, took it. Yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. I'm going to go through and do what was necessary and just make the necessary adjustments. And sometimes I think what uh, what 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 the devil means for bad turns out to be good, right? Because now with you going through that situation, you were able to connect with Eureka. I'll get you Eureka. I see your hands raised to share, and then you also were able to reach people at the conference, this past weekend and speaking, which you probably would not have had you not been going through this challenge, right? You probably would not have made the connection with the people you made the connection with, and these products, there are so many benefits, right? And so for me personally, I wouldn't be surprised if you have people using these products, including yourself, that benefit and see things improve with all their senses. That's all. So it's amazing. All right. Anything else, Ross?
There were a lot of there were some people that were in pain, and I was looking at everybody, and they were saying, oh, I need something for pain, my leg hurt or my back hurt. And I said, well, what room are you in? So after we would meet, I would go up to their rooms and share the magnesium pain cream, and explain the uses of it. And I think before I could get out their room, they were saying, you know what, I feel much better already. So they said they gave me their information, and I'm going to be connecting with those individuals
That is
for sign up.
That's amazing, and like I said, these products are life enhancing products, and being prepared by having products on hand, like Coach Seymour said, it can you can benefit people, and also having products on hand is cash on demand. So being able to retail $300, that's something that a lot of people could use an extra $300 in cash today, right? And that's all awesome. So I appreciate you for sharing. This is, you have other stories. I remember a few years ago we interviewed you, and you talked about how your lupus markers went away, right, from
And
you.
that's still the same. No markers as of
Yeah,
today.
and that's been years. I think that was probably at least 4 years ago. I think we did the interview. So
Yeah,
it's been amazing just seeing how you're been benefiting from the products, and also benefiting other people, which is
absolutely.
amazing. And also, congratulations. We did a step challenge. We have a health what's the Asians athletes challenge. There's 8 teams, and so a lot of you guys are on different teams here. And Roz came in fifth place out of all the people. So she was in the top five. She walked over 120,000 steps. Okay, being visually impaired, which is amazing. As a competition, we all walked over 3.5 million steps, which is awesome. Rasan Owens, he was on here. He was top three, which is awesome, which amazing. So congratulations, Roz, for sticking with us, and also for being someone who wants to spread the word about these great products to help more people, which is great.
Okay. You're welcome.
Right. So that's awesome. I had something I want to share, but it'll come to me. But so we have that. We have the Asians Athletes Challenge going on, where we're doing different activities. There's only four things we're doing. We're drinking water, getting good night's sleep, using at least one product. We're eating healthy, and what's the other? And exercising for a half hour activity. That's it. Last week was a challenge as far as which team got the most steps. And so I want to congratulate. What's the name of your team, Rasan? I have it somewhere, but Rasan's team came in first, I believe.
Built,
It's
it's
built for
called Built for
this.
This.
Yeah, team built for this came in first place. I think Twyla was first. So I think Jessica Hill. I don't know if that's her mom or I know it's a relative. They came in second. Rashawn was third. I came in fourth, and then Roz was fifth. The great thing I want to share a quick story about me. For those of you who know, I was involved in a car accident back in 2020. I have a herniated disc in my lumbar spine, right? And so that sometimes it flares up where it's painful in my lower back, my butt cheeks tighten up, and this doesn't feel good. But I constantly walk around with my legs feeling numbness and tingling down to my feet, because I didn't let the doctors operate on my back. Well, last week was terrible. My back was tight. I could barely walk, and couldn't get it good. And I had one night I didn't get 6 hours sleep, because I was only got 2 hours sleep one night, and I used the pain lotion. I used the pain spray and the pain lotion that helped to relax my lumbar spine and relieve the pain. And so that allowed me to still go and get my steps in. But the pain products, they work amazingly well, folks. So for anyone out there, who's dealing with any type of pain, the pain lotion and the pain spray work very fast, and they last a long time, right? So, but this week is much better, so I feel much better this week. But thanks, Ross. Okay, Eureka, she's a teammate. Get you unmute yourself. You should be able to unmute Eureka, and you can go ahead and share. And she's one of our visually impaired. There you go. You ready?
Hold on for a second.
Okay. So Eureka is a person Rosalind enrolled. So Rosalind is Eureka's sponsor, and it's all awesome having her here.
Okay. As everybody said, my name is Eureka Harrison, and I I'm in the National Federation of the Blind, Um, I am the president of our Peninsula chapter that Rosin is a part of. Um, but what I wanted, when I met her and she was telling me about the products and everything, and I wanted to try them, um, I I bought a few products, and I have been I did the liver cleanse with y'all when y'all did the liver cleanse, and I started with the fitness challenge when everybody started. Um, and between September and the first 2 weeks of our fitness challenge, um, I've lost 9 pounds, and and I had been trying to lose weight too, so that was really exciting for me because um, it has been times, I've been going back and forth to the doctor and I'm at the same weight either within the range of, up at the top of the scale or down at the bottom of the scale of the same, particular certain pounds. And so when I saw that I had broke that, that encouraged me to continue to do the products and to continue to do it. And so last week when we did the steps, um, that, I do go out, a lot, um, but as far as as doing a whole lot of walking, I hadn't been doing that until I got into this challenge, and I do line dance 3 days a week, so but but it just was interesting. It just is encouraging coming on to call and hearing everybody's speaking about the products and I've got other products, so I'm starting taking those on a daily basis also. So I just I just wanted to come in here and say that, and also while we were at the convention this weekend, um we were invited to one of our Chesapeake Bay chapter, which is in Virginia Beach. We were invited to their chapter to speak about the products. So that's my testimony.
That is awesome. That's awesome, Eureka. Congratulations on your 9 pound weight release and the products work. And I'm glad that you've been able to maintain your weight release and keep it going. And we just appreciate you for saying yes. And I like how easy it is to use the products and share them with people. And I'm praying that your meeting with the other chapter in your state goes well, so we can have more people experience the benefits of the products, which is great. So but I appreciate you for sticking with us with the step chat challenge and doing the other things. You're doing great. And I know it's not may not be as easy as compared to other people. And so that's why it's important for us to never take anything for granted. So, but I appreciate you, Rika, for hopping on and sharing, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we got Dr. Dorothy. Let me get you. You should be able to unmute. Let me lower your hand and you'll be good.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I would like to say to those young ladies, I am so inspired by your testimonies. Very inspirational. I would like to let everyone know that I went through something very trying last week. My bank account was someone scammed me, took all my money out of my account. But the way I found out, the good part, I went to my doctor for my annual checkup. And so I have a private doctor. And so I gave her my card, my debit card, to pay my co-payment. And she said, Miss James, I'm sorry, your card declined. I said, decline? I said, I know I got money on my account. So I said, well, I have another card here that I really don't use. I don't really use credit cards, but I did have one. So, and I got really excited about that. I said, "Oh my God!" And I said, "My blood pressure going to be so high. I know it's going to be high." And so we went in. I said, "Just give me a minute. Let me breathe. Give me about 5 minutes to get myself together." Because she took my blood pressure, and it was only 122 over 72 or 82. I forgot. She said, "That's really good for what you just went through with that news." But anyway, going through my labs, my doctor said that I am a healthy 75-year-old lady. She said, "You're a young 75-year-old lady, Miss James." I said, "Wonderful." So I have a great, great health report. And I just praise God for that. So that's what I really want to say. This product works. And I told her, I said, once I get this bone on bone knee together, watch out. I don't know where I might end up. My daughter calls me Sparky, but I just want to say the products work. I use many of the products, and I do use the pain magnesium on my knee, but I have not tried the cream yet. So I'm going to order that and put them together. But it works. It definitely works. We got so many products that help with pain. So I don't want to take up a lot of time, give some other people time, but I am excited about my health report. Thank you.
That is awesome. Like, congratulations, and praying that you get the bank thing taken care of. I know.
Oh, one more thing. I'm sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
don't mean it. Listen, this part right here. They took all my money out my bank account, but praise God for Go to Sana and HBN. I had money in my Go to Sana account, so I wasn't completely broke. I had money there that I could withdraw. So it's good to have this business. Thank you.
That's awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you had that. That money from HBN and go to Sana, and I'm praying to get the bank takes care of that and get your money back. So, but that's a good story. We have many people that have stories like the Dr. Dorothy's, who they're, we're all maturing. I turned 57 2 days ago, right? And so, but we frequently get reports that our results, our blood work, and our diagnostic results are like someone much younger, right? And so with Dr. Dorothy, a young 75, young and healthy 75-year-old, right? And if you see her in person, our events, she moves around. She's fast, right? Dorothy's fast. Miss Myrtle did get around fast, and so I think it's their mindset to expect to live long and live strong. But these products, they help. You know, they do what they're created to do, and we have many people who are looks like they're aging backwards. Like from you, these products are great. And so thank you, Dr. Dorothy. And I'm sure your the knee thing, I've had my knee was bone on bone from football and two surgeries, right? So I'm sure that will get resolved. I know Tiara had a guest last week who shared she's been using the GLP-1 system, and that stopped her knee pain. And who knew? Who would have known? And she does spin classes, riding those bikes in gym, and doesn't have any more knee pain. And I think she was 74. So it was great. So, but thank you for sharing that. Okay. All right. We had Gina, Virginia. We had 3 Virginians tonight. It's awesome. Let me get you on mute, Gina. There you go.
Good evening, family. I just have to let you guys know that I was on a natural high this weekend with Roz and her group. It was just so amazing. When you are seeing, you don't recognize or realize the challenges and the benefits of being around the blind. It was just amazing. Um, like Ross said, they was ecstatic about the products. I mean, we could barely get to each person. So that was in itself a great thing. And I'm pleased with the invite for them coming up again to be able to speak on these products. I'm a little hesitant today because my breathing is horrible. For whatever reason, it may be the allergic rhinitis. I've had challenges for these past 3 days. But this challenge that is before us, this competition, if you want to call it that, it gives you drive and determination to keep going. Like Coach Marcus said, his back was just giving him trouble. But because we are determined, because we have a support group, I've called us family since I became a part of this group. And I won't ever take that away because we are all family. But I wanted to mention that even though I'm struggling right now, I have total faith in our products because I have my 8 I can breathe essential oils that I talk about a lot that I diffuse that allows me to sleep through the night because when the mucus is draining, it's not only coming down from your sinuses, but it's coming up from your lungs. That in itself can cause you to have to go to the emergency room. But that's one place I don't like to go because the first thing they want to do is pump you up with prednisone. Prednisone ain't nobody's friend. It causes so many other side effects. It's ridiculous. When all this started for me, when I was 25 years old, we didn't have computers. So we couldn't ask Google, what's the side effects of prednisone? So I actually had diabetes for 5 years and didn't know it because I was on such a high dose of prednisone. This year was the first year I was in the single digits with my hemoglobin A1C. And that's because of the products here at HBN. So I'm going to stop talking, Coach, because the more you talk, the shorter your breath is.
All right.
Meet you guys in Vegas. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Gina, for hopping on. And I know there you do have there are times you rarely have this type of issue, but I know how it is you want to protect your breath and get that go stick going, and that'll help open some things up. So that's one of our amazing essential oil nasal inhalers. So if anyone has never used them, those things work. I have mine on my desk over here, but they are some amazing sticks in addition to the other products. But products are amazing. And like Gina said, she went from taking prednisone and was caused her to become a type 2 diabetic. These medications these doctors are prescribing have side effects. And we're not against medication, but we know that there is a better way for our bodies to work the way God created them to work. And we believe in using plant-based approaches as opposed to solely drugs and pharmaceutical approaches, right? Just we don't have the side effects. But thank you, Gina, for hopping on here. And as far as the January event, we do have an event coming up here in January. In-person tickets are sold out, but January 11th through the 13th for anyone who would like to attend. It's our training event, so we do those two or three times a year. So, but thank you, Gina, for sharing. I'm looking at people on here.
Coach, can I add one more thing?
Uh-huh.
Even though I've been dealing with these issues these past few days, I didn't top in the top ranks for the steps, but I did complete 93,000 plus steps. That's awesome for me.
That's good. 93,000 is great, which is amazing. I mean, despite having those challenges going on, so that's good stuff. We're going to have the steps challenge again, I believe, and so we'll see how teams do the next time. The goal is to improve your numbers from this one to the next challenge. So it's going to be fun, but. Like I was saying, products, they're plant-based. Your body recognizes, plants, right? We came from the earth, right? And so our products come from the earth. Nothing's added to them, no synthetic ingredients, and nothing's taken away. So you're getting real products. But as far as who I'm looking at who is here, there are people on here that have released a significant amount of weight. I know Miriam is down 120 pounds. I think it's more, just I can tell by her face. And just she probably sandbagging and like not giving us like the real amount. So after the challenge is done, Larry Duke is on here. Hey, Larry from California's in the house. Jerry Jones is over 40 pounds and not taking medication. So we have a lot of people on there that have excellent clearance. Hubbard, 32 pounds. And so for those of you who want to release excess weight, or if you know anyone, we have some great products that work, right? And doesn't require you to go on a quote diet. You want to eat healthier, but eating healthy is normal, right? They have you think just because you eat healthy, the society makes you want to think it's a diet. Well, we just eat healthy. That's normal eating, right? It's not normal to eat fast food and junk food and fried chicken and all that, pizza and all that kind of stuff consistently. It's normal to eat some steamed broccoli, a baked yam, and a grilled chicken breast, right? That's normal. Okay, so congrats you guys on all your successes with releasing excess weight. I think there's a guest, Rebecca. I don't know if she's Jessica's guest, but welcome, Rebecca. And Jessica, you should be able to, let me have you on mute. Go ahead and share.
Hey, Coach, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share about like how grateful I am for these products and how they've helped my family as well. My dad was the one that came in second place on the step challenge. And if you recall, 2 months ago, he fell 10 feet from a ladder. So I'm grateful he's still alive because it was nothing he did wrong. The leg just gave out. He had a punctured lung. He was in the hospital for a week. He's born in 57, so he's 68, 68 years old. And his ankle was messed up. So I'm just grateful for these products because they've helped him, still be able to get out and about and do what he's able to do. And then with my stuff from, the military and having bone on bone and the bad disc and car accident, I'm able to function and still exercise where there was times I couldn't because I was in so much pain. So I just wanted to share how grateful I am for these products.
Awesome. Yeah, this is great. Pain is no fun. If anyone has ever dealt with pain, it's not fun. It just disrupts your sleep. It impacts your mood. You're grouchy, right? It's not fun. So having products that help to relieve pain and give you some comfort is an amazing thing. And so it's all good. I mean, having a parent, neither of my parents are alive anymore, but um, but 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 having, I can imagine my mom or my dad, falling down 10 feet and you know, um, and being hurt, which it could have been worse for your dad, for him to recover from that, and then come in second place in the steps challenge, which is great. So, but the products do what they do. They do what they're created to do, and maybe even more. And it feels good to be able to be in a position to recommend, something to people that can help people. He uses black seed oil. Yep, that I have a gentleman at the gym named Dallas. A couple weeks ago, I gave him a bottle of black seed oil for his wife. She rides horses, but he said it's like doing horse ballet. And I don't know. He said the name of it. I didn't look it up to see what it's called, but I saw him at the gym this morning. He told me she came and she received 2 ribbons over the weekend, but her knees and back are feeling good. And since she started using black seed oil, she has no more knee pain and back pain, which is great. So it was great hearing that. But black seed oil is amazing product, and pain relief is one of the benefits of black seed oil. I also like the fact that because of what we do, this will open doors for you to reach more people. Roz and Eureka have been invited to go speak at another chapter, for the association they're in. I've been invited tonight. I'm going to be invited to be on someone's podcast tonight at 7 o'clock. So about an hour and some change, about an hour and a half to talk about health and money, right? So that's going to be fun to do that tonight. So when you're out here, we're out here making an impact on people's lives, both with the products and, just showing people how they can have easier financial life, right? By using the products. It's just great making an impact. And that's the type of opportunity we have here, and to make that type of that emotional impact on people's lives. And we are a family. We truly are a family, and it just it's fun. It's called dressage. Yeah, dressage. That's what he said. So it's good stuff. All right. So let me get Rasan back from his cruise.
Marcus, it's pronounced dressage.
Oh, well, hey, thank you, Richard.
You're welcome.
He did say that. I'm like, he said it was like doing horse ballet. That's all I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, dressage. Okay, I'm like dressage. So learn something new. Always learn something new from Mr. Frischler. All right. Hey, Rasan, welcome back, sir.
Hey, Coach. It's great to be back. I had a great time on the cruise, and was able to bring one product. No, I was able to bring a couple of products with me. I was able to bring my black seed oil and a sample pack of berberine ACV. So I had to be careful about how I packed my luggage and made sure I had no packages open, because they may flag me for it and um, take my products. So I made sure I brought a sample pack of berberine ACV and my focus fuel. So I've been using that all 7 days. And I haven't gained any weight since the cruise. My weight stayed the same. I didn't lose any weight, but I didn't gain any weight. But my wife did lose 1 pound from the cruise, so which was amazing. So usually we gain a few pounds coming back, but our weight stayed consistent. So that was a plus. Being in this challenge did help me become more consistent about my water intake, increasing my water intake, and staying active, doing my 30-minute exercise every day. And it's become a routine, and now it's a good habit that I'm gonna keep up, and I'm gonna continue to keep this up after the challenge. And congratulations to everyone that has been participating in this challenge. We're all winners, and we all try to motivate each other. It doesn't have to be on the same team, but we all try to uplift each other and keep each other motivated. So for everyone that competed in this challenge, in the step challenge, congratulations. Keep up the great work. Team built for this. Congratulations to everyone, especially my co-captain, Twyla, which she held it down for me while I was going on my cruise. But during the cruise, I was doing my exercises. They had it was a beautiful morning. I get up and go for a walk on the top of the Lido deck, and you get to see the sunrise and everything. So, and you get some fresh air, and I just feel great. I just feel great using the products, getting my water intake and everything. So it's been awesome. It's been an awesome experience, and thank you.
That's awesome. We appreciate you for hopping on, and it's amazing. I've been on cruises, and there's food available all the time. And I'm the times I've gone on there, I planned ahead and like would lose some weight, because I knew on the cruise I was gonna like probably pack on a couple pounds, and so being able to not gain any weight, which is great, because it's hard because around all that food. But I definitely, it's I believe because the water, the steps you were getting, and the berberine ACV, that helps balance your blood sugar, right? And you keep that blood sugar balanced. That's going to help, reduce cravings and stuff like, and other things. And then and with Patricia being able to not, she lost a pound, which is amazing. So that's good stuff. But I like what you said as far as like habits. We are a health and wellness company, and we do health and wellness things. And so, and one of our keys to success is we're all products of the products, right? We're not people who are buying these products and then promoting them. not having experience using them. Part of our system we have that teach people want to build a business is become a product first, right? And then learn some things. Right? We have a system in place called the BEST system, where you buy the products, right, and then you use them. You're going to educate yourself. We provide that education. Then we have the S&T, which is very simple to do, but amazing stuff. Anything else, Rasan? Why are you here, sir? Did you make any connections?
The focus fuel worked great. Gave me that extra push, the extra boost to energy
Yeah,
when I was doing my daily walks. I took advantage of the spa there, got in the sauna, um, and I used the what you call it, the fat detox oil. So I rubbed that on me before I went in the sauna and did my workout and everything. And it was just an amazing experience using these products and putting them to work with the water intake routine. I was able to get all my water in throughout the whole cruise. so I was definitely happy about that and consider that a major goal for me to hit, because I've never thought about how much water I drink. In fact, before I was drinking less water on the cruises, but now I make sure that I get my water intake in. So thank you guys for putting this thing together. It's been just an amazing experience.
it's fine. Yeah, I just finished my boy water bottle right here, so I have to fill this up one more time, and I'm done for the night. So water is a major key for those of you who are out there looking to just improve your health. Water has so many benefits. It cleanses the kidneys, helps your skin be clear, also helps you feel full, so you don't want to eat as much, which is one of the reasons you want to drink a lot. And we're drinking this in addition to gut check and the other products we're using. That water doesn't count. So we're just drinking straight water by itself. That's the only thing that counts in our challenge. And so which is fun. So it's been cool. But thanks for hopping on, sir. It's going to be fun. You make any
No
connections
problem.
with business? Any people? I know you had those ducks you were passing out, or that the duck hunt, or whatever.
Yes, I did. I gave I gave out about 40 ducks, and I have my business card attached to it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I had some great conversations with some people, exchanged information. Some people were interested in the business. Um, and then some people were interested in some of the products. I brought some of the go-go sticks with me, and and I actually gave it to somebody that actually needed it for the cruise. They were a little sick, so I passed that on to them and exchanged information, gave them my business card, and everything. So yeah, it was great. It was great experience.
I knew you'd be prepared. So I just knew you'd be
Oh,
successful.
absolutely. Got my drop cards with me too. So
Hey, there's a thousand ways to build the business. So job cards is just one. T-shirts is one, right? So we have many ways to build it. So thank you for sharing. All right, buddy.
yep.
All right. So Tiara told me she had a guest but wasn't able to reach them tonight. So no guest for Tiara Moore, which is okay. So I think she could have a break from having any guests. Anyone else while we're here? We have a couple minutes before we wrap this up tonight. This is being recorded, so we will get this posted on the team YouTube channel so you guys can grab the replay. But anyone else have anything they want to share before we conclude tonight's call or Zoom?
I'll have one more.
Okay, hey
Uh,
Roger.
Hey, first of all, I want to thank Coach Charlotte for always keeping us abreast on the different changes within the company. And by me being um, with my impairment, she has been keeping in touch with me to make sure I see if I need anything, and different changes that have been coming about since I'm haven't been having problems seeing the chat and things like that. That's why for a couple of months I was not even in the chat, because I didn't want to make any mistakes. And everybody said, "What in the world is wrong with Ross? She can't spell." So she has been very instrumental in helping with guiding me through the process. But what I wanted to say was I wanted to thank Eureka for being coachable. Eureka is completely blind, and the process has been long, but she has really just, I mean, I'm just amazed at the things that she can do. And I've had to talk her through the different steps, but I believe the device she uses called voiceover. So she's able to go into her email and get the welcome letter and tell me what her numbers are and stuff like that. And I was talking to her about the importance of being at 100 CV. So she is now 100 CV and she's on auto ship. And she has about 3 or 4 people that are going to sign up under her. And I told her the other day, and it may have been last night, I was talking to her just to see if she has been paying attention to what I've been telling her. And I said, well, go ahead and get those people signed up and, get them to order their product. And she said, well, hold up, Rod. She said, well, didn't you tell me I need to put my 100 CV in first and then they come in behind me? If I put mine in after them, I'm not going to get the benefits of the pay plan. And she was absolutely right. And I mean, we giggled about that last night, but I am so happy that she is coachable. And I'm sure that when she builds her team, she will also be able to explain the system to them. So thank you, Eureka. And thank you, Charlotte and Gina, and those that have been supporting me through this ordeal.
That was amazing. And thank you, Eureka, for being coachable. And thanks to Miss Charlotte. Miss Charlotte is one of our $100,000 earners. You don't see her much online, with doing the teaching and stuff, but offline behind the scenes, she works very closely with her success team to make sure they have the information. And like Rosalind said, 100 CV, that's the way to go if you're someone who's participating in the incentive plan. If you want to maximize your earnings, 100 CV is where you want to be at. And if you are going to build a business anyway, why do it at anything less? Yes, it's free to join. It's free to join both companies. You can earn commissions by being a free member, but your income is not going to be as high. It makes sense to maximize, your income by doing something you're already doing, which is great. So thanks, Roz, for sharing that. One quick announcement: we do have a new product coming on the HBN side. It is a personal care product, so it's not something that's consumable, and it's going to be good for the skin. That's all I can share right now. And my sample, my trial pack was sent to me today, so it's in the mailbox. I'm gonna go pick that up once we get done. But it's going to be another needed product that has been requested. It's just Paula finally got around to having Alexander create the formulation for it, and so some people are testing it out to give feedback, and it's going to be something very that's going to be good for the skin. It's a topical use product. Okay, so that being said, folks, so no, this November there will be Black Friday, right, and Cyber Monday. So don't have all the details about that, but this month's Try Me product with HBN is the magnesium oil spray, the one in the blue bottle. So if you guys want to get that for free, place that 100 CV order, which has other benefits for placing your order, at 100 CV. But that being said, guys, thanks for hopping on. If you guys are a guest listening to this, get back with whoever invites you here tonight or share the replay with you. Let them know what you liked about the information, and so they know exactly how to, get you started with us. You can either come in and as a customer only first, try out the products, have experience, and then build the business, or you be someone who can get in with us, get the products, but also have the ability to share the products with people so you can earn income by doing something you already know how to do anyway, right? So thanks popping on. I will catch you guys tomorrow night with our training, and then we have training Wednesday. Thursday is our Detox Divas, and then the incentive plan overview on Thursday night. So we have a packed week, and I appreciate everyone for being here tonight, and I appreciate everyone who shared your testimonials and story tonight. You guys are great, and you guys have a good night. Bye.